Hello everyone, it is Kylie with Girl Kylie. Welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title, today is something a lot of you guys don't do. It's something that I used to not do, but I've learned that it's important to do, and that is speaking up. So to be honest, I actually had a different topic in mind when I was filming this, but I realized that I don't have enough time because I have somewhere to be. So this is going to be a very quick video, but an important one because we all need to start doing this. I'm not even going to say learn how to do this. Need to start doing this and making sure that, this is being done because it's actually very important. But before I get to talking and getting into the video, I want to just check in with you guys, see how you guys are doing. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know if you're feeling good, if you're feeling a little tired, whatever is going on in your life, let me know. Comment down below. We'll send some encouragement your way. And so we can continue to just build community here on this platform and grow in our walks with God, because we're all in this together, okay? But with that being said, speaking up, yes, this is something that I had to learn. For the longest time, I thought it was strong to hold everything in, to carry the, what is it called, the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're bearing all this responsibility, and you aren't the one that complains. You are the one who is understanding and quiet and doesn't speak up. That first of all, is the furthest thing from strength. It is a form of, I think, cowardness, like being a coward. I also think it's a form of pride. It's also a form of just a wrong perception of the way things are supposed to be done. You are supposed to speak up, because if you hold things in, you're just going to you're going to hold these things in, bottle these things up, and then eventually it's going to become too much and you're going to explode, and people are going to look at you crazy. You want to know why? Because they didn't have any clue or idea of how you felt, because you never said anything. And this goes in so many different areas. This is with parents, this is with significant others and partners, this is with friends, with siblings, with mentors. It doesn't matter who it is. You have to learn how to speak up and be honest about the way that you feel in a respectful way, depending on who you're dealing with. And it's actually not depending on who you're dealing with, because anyone you talk to, you speak with a level of respect, point blank, period, because there's just, a level of kindness that you have to speak with. But you have to make sure you are heard. And make sure that you're how you feel, especially, or the way that you think, or the way that you perceive the situation. Talking about it is very important. And I know a lot of us like to think we are strong for keeping things in. We also don't want to be embarrassed. We don't want to upset anyone. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But if your feelings are getting hurt, then that becomes a problem. And if you feel some type of way, that's when you need to make sure you are speaking about anything, whatever it is. I don't know what it may be. So speak up, obviously with respect with anyone you're dealing with. When you're speaking up about your feelings, you don't bring anyone else down. You don't blame other people while you're speaking. You simply state how you feel about a matter, and then hopefully the person that you are talking to has one of these at their side, written on their heart, the Bible, so that's what you guys get through said situation with, or said perspective with the Word of God, because this has everything in it, right? This is our guideline for life. But you have to speak up. Speaking up is not disrespectful. Speaking up is not complaining. Speaking up is not, it may hurt the other party, whoever you're talking to, but if they love you, because they love you, they'll listen to you. They'll understand, and they'll help you get through it. You guys will get through it together. But if you never speak up, you never allow that to happen, and then you hurt your own self. And eventually, when you blow up, hurt the other party with whatever you were holding back. So this is really just words of wisdom here. You have to speak up. You have to let your point, your perspective be known, especially when it's hurting your feelings. And it's not complaining. It is not weak. All right. Speak up. Use your voice. You were given it for a reason. Just know that you have to speak respectfully and wisely. Not all the time when a matter first happens is it time to speak on it. You have to think about it first. Pray about it first. And then you can speak up about it. So yes, speaking up, communication is everything. And Also, I mean, this is a different level, but understanding is another portion too. So you can speak, but maybe somebody won't understand. So that's different. You'll speak, maybe somebody will shut you down, but you'll never know unless you start. I'm talking about for the people who've never actually tried to communicate. Communicate, be honest, and it actually makes you feel so much lighter. It's so much more real and authentic when you do it. That's something my mom's been telling me. Just talk, open up, talk. Say the thing, say whatever it is, and you will feel so much lighter. I'm gonna tell you, like, when you are saying something, like, just genuinely, honestly, you're meaning what you say what you mean, da-da-da. You know how much lighter you actually feel and confident that you feel in your life when you do that, when you just say what you want to say rather than holding yourself back. Obviously in respect, but then holding yourself back, it actually takes a whole burden off of you, and it makes your spirit feel so much lighter and at ease. Same thing when you pray and you really give it all to God, kind of how in regular situations or dealing with your parents, your significant other, your friends, your siblings, whoever it is, mentors, teachers, and just speaking up, it really helps you feel lighter and you get your point across, and maybe you actually are able to get this problem solved, whatever issue it is you are having. There's no such thing as a dumb question. You know, that's something I think was well taught in school when they say there's no such thing as a dumb question. There really isn't. There's no such thing as a dumb statement. What you think is what you think. Now, this will correct you on anything that you're thinking or taking in. And remember, if you keep things in, this is the last point I'm going to make, the longer you keep things in, the more Satan's allowed to use it to try to manipulate you into thinking something that's actually not true. So then you're just sitting there racking your own brain rather than speaking about said situation to anyone. And now you are replaying it over and over and over. And what happens is your mind and Satan is going to try to make yourself feel justified in whatever it is. And sometimes, even in those situations or ways that you feel, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but there's your side of the story, then there's the truth and the other side of the story, right? And the truth is what we're looking for, all right? So the more and more you think about stuff, the more Satan can manipulate it into something else. And then you have a whole nother issue, whole nother demon you have to fight. So speak up. I'm telling you, it makes life so much easier. It makes you feel so much better. And listen, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. This is a very important quote that I will stand by, because those who are upset about you speaking up are the ones who don't matter. And those who care about your opinions, your thoughts, and your feelings, those who, don't mind that you're speaking up, those are the ones who matter. And those are the ones who, you keep around and you continue to grow together with through the word of God and everything. So that is everything I had to say for today. I really hope this encouraged you to speak up and actually open your mind to doing the thing, because if you don't communicate, you really, really will. You make life so much harder for yourself. And yeah, so that is everything for today. Make sure you guys like, comment, share this with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more, growth, more life, more growth in the Most High. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.